Hello everyone! Welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays the Path of Exile 2. I hope you guys are doing well as always. Give me 1 second here. I forgot to pin me a message. There we are. Okay, so yesterday on stream I was just doing a bunch of monk martial artist testing shenanigans and didn't really get anywhere. Kind of turned around and ended up back right where I started. So today, right before stream started, I was trying to get the character situated for tonight's stream so I can actually run content. And I discovered a bit of a literally broken skill interaction. So I need to test it to see if I can reproduce it properly, if I can narrow it down to one specific thing, or if the skill is just bugged in general. So anyway, New Vegas Gremlin, how is it going? I'm doing pretty well. You know, just surviving the storms and stuff. How about yourself?
Yes.
Right. Did I finish? Okay. No. Almost finished. Alright, so just gonna leave that there for now. Off stream, I did play around with the new Captain America shield. It's okay. I couldn't really get it to work in such a way where I could keep its cooldown going, but I think that's a little bit bait anyway. I don't think it's really meant to be a good damage skill, or maybe it is, but not the way that I have it set up. It's probably a confluence of factors, like not having super good gear and things like that. But I did notice that this actually has a pretty damn nice chunk of flat armor on it, so I managed to get one with a pretty decent armor roll, and then I failed to get the second socket on it when I evolved it. And I was going to try to armor stack it a little bit, because it turns out that armor stacking works well with resonating shield as well as shield wall. I forgot to put the other support on that. And so I'm going to put shield wall in the hollow form stuff. I decided to go with Lactonial Caress, and when we're dealing with enemies, the Wendigo will smash these, so I think it should have a good synergy. There might be a limit to how many walls I can place. I'm not entirely sure. I think there is, but if we're cloning our clones, then surely nothing could go wrong. Gremlin, you got a new phone. Congratulations, my condolences. A little bit of both. It can be a real pain in the ass upgrading or switching hardware of any kind. So hopefully it's gone smoothly for you. Hopefully you didn't have to deal with much AI along the way. Okay, so let's go into me Howling Mines, my favorite area. Alright, so the broken interaction that I may have inadvertently discovered comes with Requiem, or Compose Requiem technically. The skill that's native to the Last Lament Desolate Crossbow, which is a unique. It is an extremely strong skill on its own. Its DPS is 280,000 tooltip, which is pretty damn good. But the thing that I might have broken about it was I'm able to have it fire forever when it's essentially only supposed to fire for like 12 seconds at a time. So the Requiem is off cooldown up here, but I'm able to cast it still, or use it still. Hey Chadwick, how's it going? And Meow, welcome back in, you guys. I've broken the game right before the stream started. This is one of my favorite skills. I can't believe, like, we're not even, there's literally no downside. So this has to be a broken interaction. I need to explore it so I can report the bug, even though I really don't want to. Alright, so the way that I think I got this working to let the cat out of the bag is I was screwing around with trying to make Zerfie's infamy work to have the Ancestral Cry get freed up so I could use it very often. but the life sustain, or like I wasn't generating enough glory with the life expenditure to make it worthwhile. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to move this off of this and figure out what I want to do with it later. And then I put it on crossbow shot because I was like, wait a second, if I have Last Lament on, I want to actually try to prevent myself from firing bullets, because normally what happens is... Okay, well, can't I load it? All right, because I can't even use the skill. Is that why? That's probably literally why. I mean, that's what I figured, but okay. Last Lament has the drawback of every time you get to the last bolt in a clip, you'll sacrifice 300 life to not consume that bolt. So it's like, okay, I want to make that as difficult to hit as possible, because I just want to use this for boss purposes, essentially, and then use my other skills for other things. So at first I was like, oh, let's just put it in Wrath's Assault so I have a little bit more ammo in the clip. So that way... Why isn't it reloading? Right. When we go down to our last bolts, what is going on? I'm out of a life, that's why. Why can't I use this? All right, because I can't reload because of this. Maybe that's the trick. Okay, so it reloads normally, that's fine. Yeah, so our Compose Requiem should run out. Just gotta wait a couple seconds. 2, 1. Okay, it's gone. Let's put Wrath's Assault back in. And we're gonna have to wait like another 20 seconds for this. Right, we're at 100. Press it. Okay, so it's not Wrath's Assault, which is kind of what I expected, but the fact that I couldn't reload before made me wonder if that was the interaction. So what I had done was I put in Xerfy's Infamy, which says supported skills requires 50 glory to use, meaning you can't even use them. Because I was like, okay, if I can't even use this, then I won't accidentally fire the basic bolt and run into the risk of depleting my health like this. So we're at 0 ambo. We're going to put this in. Click Compose Requiem. And then this should go infinitely, I think. Alright, that's a confirmed break. Take out Wrath's Assault. It's still broken. Okay, even with this off, it's still going. So weird. So this is probably a big problem. There might be other types of interactions one could do with this. We could probably use the Charthin cannon and continuously fire grenades, maybe? Although those go on cooldown, so maybe not. But they do interact with the fire skill. I'll need to try that. Very weird. So if I reload now, Compose Requiem shouldn't work once it runs out of its normal cooldown or skill duration. Right, now let's just try Xerfy's Infamy. So Chadwick, was it as hot as the Devil's Gooch for everyone else today? I plead the fifth. But I have the dog cowering under me because he doesn't like the storms. This goes off cooldown. We press it again. How crazy would it be if there's some weird interaction between these two support gems which causes this? I know, I said Xerxes Infamy then. Alright, so how do I stop myself from using Requiem? Or not, from using Basic Bolt, but not Requiem, bugging out like this? Just to give you guys a picture of how strong this skill is, even though I'm only in a campaign area. Anyway.
I'm unable. I cannot.
That's a pretty sick interaction right there, holy crap.
The mighty Thor.
Yo, this character's kind of getting sick now, not gonna lie.
Violence defines you. Now it will end.
That is Last Lament. Not going to pick anything up from that because this is essentially bug abuse. Alright, so I'll type a report here in game as well as on the forum. Xerxes Infamy on crossbow shot prevents Last Lament from, how do I phrase it? From turning off? From shutting off once it's been activated. It can be freely weapon swapped so long as another ammunition type isn't used in its place. Let me open the forum. I want to report this, but not be so obvious that people could figure out how to reproduce it, but... oh well. Actually, I should look. Let me type in Last Lament. Let's do the last month, I guess. This is from last year. They've had issues with Last Lament in general because sometimes you'll have 2 bolts left in the clip and it'll still sacrifice your life. It's kind of a buggy one in general. Damn, Chadwick, 84 degrees in your living room right now? I'd melt, bro. That sucks. Couldn't deal with that, man. Especially that Michigan humidity. H-you-know. Last Lament won't turn off. Bro, I've reported more bugs in the past week and a half or however long the patch came out than I ever have. Just goes to show how much I've been screwing around with interactions and whatnot. Turn on your AC, foo. Some people ain't got ACs. Some people ain't got the funds for ACs. Some people houses suck for AC. And he might just be a DC fan. Okay. So we'll take out Zerfy's Infamy. I wonder if that has other weird interactions. Now, with that done, I was gonna test my damage with Shield Wall on this dude. So I lied. We're not done yet. We'll do one more test, and then I'm gonna actually play the damn game. Forwards mods, I should have looked. Why is everything like extra dying today? Is it just because I leveled up the skill gems a little bit? My damage ain't that good. Going the wrong way. So I'm kind of really excited to try out this setup in the Trials of Sekima to Ascend, because I wonder if I'm going to be able to skip a lot of content with the shield throw and probably get them to delete this cool skill in a game, because it's actually like a movement skill that you could get in Path of Exile 1. Which means it's not safe. It is not safe. I was actually really shocked at how cheap the shield was on the trade site. Although I'm pretty sure I snagged this one at a good deal. Steel. Okay. How much damage is my Bone Shatter doing? Can't be that much. Okay. So it has to have just been blasphemy or something.
The soul unleashed.
So that's even less damage than the Bone Shatter. Good. Okay. Either way, though. So if shield wall is not the way to go, what about resonating shield? I don't think so. Wait, can I put shield charge on this? I never tried that. I didn't think it could possibly work. Now it's 83 in there, so you feel Chadwick didn't start cooling down until like 1 last night. Oh man. No, I think Chadwick's saying it's 81 in his house or his room, or 84 in his room. Why did I pick this up?
Go.
Why did I do it? It cannot be good
Go.
numerically.
Use shield charge to quickly bear down on your enemies. It deals damage based on the amount
3 to
of
5
armor
added
on
physical
your shield
damage per
and the
15
distance you
armor
run.
on the shield.
The further you charge, the harder you will hit. Use shield charge
So it's 3 to
quickly
500
bear
added
down on-
physical damage essentially. Of course not.
Go on.
Volcanic fissure damages enemies and creates smoldering cracks in the earth.
Limit 8.
Earth shatter is a slap.
Limit 6.
Forge hammer throws a
5.
Sunder cracks the earth in a wide swathe and causes shockwaves from any enemies hit. Targets with fully broken armor. Stampede
that or Stampede,
leaves
perhaps.
jagged ground in your path. It finishes with a massive slam that causes... Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few seconds, the ground explodes with an aftershock. Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few
That's
seconds,
a lot of attack
the
damage,
ground
what the hell?
explodes with an aftershock,
Maybe
dealing
I'll
a larger...
Try that sometime. It doesn't let me level him up that way. If I didn't have collision, it'd be really nice. That'll show us.
Made real.
That damage seems to suck.
Meet the dreamer.
Oh, duh, I'm using Bone Shatter. But that damage still seems to suck. Actual trash damage. The heals and Bone Shatter is actually better, and I'm just speed stacking it terribly. Alright, I meant to put Reputation back on. So we could deal more damage. Somehow. Need to put in a better support. So I put that one on to try a different support within its spot. Alright, so the shield wall stuff all sucks. That wasn't shield wall, but I meant Sunder. Seems the least effective so far. I should probably put down something which creates a fissure underneath that. Can't use the crater support because those dudes are technically minions, I guess. Or treated like them at least.
On impact, Earth Shatter is a slam that creates a spike of rock. Using Warcry skills nearby will cause the Ancestral Warrior Totem will attack for you, using mace skills that you have socketed into it.
I wonder if Armor Breaker's
Using
actually
Armor
good.
Breaker repeatedly against enemies will break their armor, allowing you to deal more physical damage.
I mean, I
Look
assume
out
not.
for-
Look at that attack damage. Wait, what is Sunder's? 564. Should be doing a lot better than it is. Wonder what'll happen if I put Bone Shatter in it. I think I've tried Molten Blast and it doesn't work. Forge Hammer was not going to work. Actually, it might work. More limit. More damage if destroyed by your skills. Technically, the Wendigo isn't my skill, right? So that probably doesn't work.
Violence defines you, now it will end you. The soul unleashed! A mighty ape!
No, leave that in. Just have the same baseline. I think I have the other mace skills in here that we can level up, so I don't waste it. Forge Hammer works. Molten Blast does not. Nope. Again, I might have fixed this interaction, so maybe I should get Infernal Cry out. Alright, the fissures don't work. That's kind of what I thought. I have too many skills. It's cool, but can't see a damn thing when that goes on. I wonder if shield throw is just the way to go. Hey Stella, how's it going? No. I'd probably really need to slow down the projectile speed. So of these options, shield wall might have been the best. Maybe not. Is there like another secret skill I can use with this?
I take you.
I guess one of the benefits with Sunder as opposed to shield wall is I don't need to wait. Oh, I know. I haven't tried this. Not quite there yet. Right. I'm gonna grab Refutation so I can parry for free. Don't know how that works exactly with Resonating Shield. Strikes that perform a final strike? I don't think that works. Weird. Stella, you're making some fries. Are you like making them from scratch? Are you throwing them in the oven or a fryer or something? Because there are methods to make fries at home that can turn out pretty okay, even if you don't fully deep fry them. You can do some prep ahead of time. It's a good way to get rid of some potatoes. Wait. Skittering stone might work? I don't think it'll be good at all, but I'm just kind of curious.
With Killing Palm equipped,
Too bad I can't use things like Killing Palm with maces. Frozen ones in the oven, you're not that fancy. Oh, I forgot about Volcanic Fissure.
Volcanic Fissure damages enemies and creates
Probably
smoldering
because of the limit.
Earth Shatter is a slam that creates a
Guess I also
spike
haven't
of rock.
tried Earth
Using
Shatter.
Warcry skills nearby will cause the rock to explode. Try placing several rocks and destroying them all at once for
Actually, Earth Shatter might not be bad if they can get shattered by the hand. Right. I haven't tried Armor Breaker. Maybe I should. Because sometimes you never know with this game. More damage with hits for each spike. Oh. Wait. Dang, where my cursor is. Maybe this isn't so bad.
The soul unleashed!
That one kind of sucks. Maybe it gets a lot better with the quality. Probably not.
Six beneath the waves!
Their damage seems low. Can't see a damn thing with this skill. I imagine some of these. Are not interactable? Where the hell is it? Don't have Leap Slam on anymore. I'll never see when Hammer the Gods is active. It's not on my bar. Oh, it does work. What about Mr. Hand? Yo, looks like Mr. Hand breaks him. No, maybe not. No, they don't. Okay. So they slam their own things. Speaking of which, I can put multiple skills together. I know that damage kind of sucks though. Granted, I know I have Frenzied Riposte on, but I'm just trying to have the same baseline. No, I took it off. Oh, Skittering Stone. Yeah, I was trying to use that. I guess it's not the same object, so it doesn't count. Either way, the baseline's the same.
The soul unleashed.
This is a bad idea, but maybe... maybe it'll be fine.
Violence defines you. Now it will end you.
They don't even reach him half the time. Look at that, man. Mace players be like... So it's either between Stampede or Sunder. Stampede probably can deal the most damage with quality. Although I guess Leaf Slam might be fine. Actually, consuming the fully broken armor might be the way to go, so that way we could freeze things faster or stun them. Leaf Slam though? And I had to completely run out of mana for that. Yeah, Stampede's way better. Seems like it hits way more times as well, so we get a lot more charges. So Stampede's the winner. And it's pretty good for enemies at a distance. But I will try Leap Slam again. Then I'll probably upgrade the both of them.
Sink beneath the waves.
I'm not breaking armor fast enough like that. I need to switch things around. Alright, definitely not Leap Slam, like I thought. Okay. We're gonna switch the interaction around with something. I need something else to consume the armor. Oh, I could do Soaring Midnight. Can't I? Can I? Can I? No, not Soaring Midnight. Harbinger of Madness. We'll see if that works. I can't do armor break like this, right? No, yeah, we can, I think. Yes. But the armor is not getting consumed. What is this? Jagged ground? I wonder if Mace Strike would be better. So we're not... Okay, let's switch this all around. Then I can make Blasphemy deal more damage, I guess. this even worth the damage increase? Now let me try to find a pack of enemy. If they all explode, then it might be okay. Nah, so it has to be the other way for the clear that I had before. That makes sense. That should pair into this. We need more armored demolishers. Then I need a way to remove armor. Guess it could be this. Or resonating shield. Probably resonating shield, huh? But I can't put it in that bone shatter though. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me. I need to be right back. Hey Ulfer, welcome back. How are you doing? Right, what was I planning? Oh yeah, fixing resonating shield and bone shatter. Guess I could bone shatter to remove armor break if I needed to. Oh no, I could use it on Soaring Midnight. It would still be the same thing.
That would draw unwanted attention.
You thought your stream was frozen? No, I had to step away to fix something. I don't see the blades coming out. Aren't I breaking enough armor? Because it's Soaring Midnight. Does this only come with... Oh. Soaring Midnight. I mean Goomba. I was thinking it was this. Harbinger Madness. Okay, I could do that. We're fine with that. Let's pay a bit more attention this time. Should try putting Ricochet in this. This is a pretty cool school. Meow, you need to make more butter, but the warm weather is keeping you out of the kitchen. You don't want to be churning that? Do you have like an automatic churner or something? I'm assuming not if the weather is a problem. Yeah, this isn't a lineage gem. I could have as many of these as I want. Anyway. Let's put Cadence back. Where is she? Where's Cadence? You're cooking Ufer, just some normal Chinese food? Sounds nice. I want some Chinese food. Yeah, let's definitely put another set of rune-forged blades in this. I'd buy a couple. That support is so cool. It's probably not even that good, but just on style points, man. She won't have it, will she? She doesn't have the cool new things. Melee skills that don't raise a shield deal 20% more damage if you've blocked while using supported skills recently. So it'd be something like that. Oh, this could be overwritten. How expensive are these? Probably very expensive. I haven't looked into them. 23? Okay. That's a lot, but not as crazy as I was thinking it could be. I kind of want to buy these in bulk, but I don't think we can. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky with our trader. It's vague. Egg tomato soup and beef chili fry. That sounds nice. Man, I haven't had egg drop soup in a long time. Now that you kind of don't mention it. Chadwick, you made some hash browns earlier yourself, and you're betting Meow isn't churning butter. Meow, you only like abnormal Chinese food? Oh yeah, what kind of abnormal Chinese food is that? Maybe I shouldn't have set you up for that. That might have been a mistake on my part. Oh, this could stop me from killing myself. Haha! Haha! Not foolproof. Actually, it kind of is. That is pretty foolproof. Okay. Let's see if this will stop it. So this has definitely been used more than 6 times. I want to test a bit of a broken interaction to see how broken it may or may not be. I'm assuming this would break it further. So, projectile amount literally doesn't matter for this skill, it seems. It also doesn't fire it in a circle. It's literally just a free damage nerf. Oh, right. No, I'm doing it wrong. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I'm blaming the wrong thing. Right, that did put it on cooldown. But still, technically, we use it. Okay, that is funny. Can't reload. Oh, because of the Zerfy, duh. So where did I put it? Here.
Not yet.
Alright, so that's another way I can stop myself from using this skill accidentally. These two together essentially make me completely safe. Okay. In case I accidentally misfire. Normal Chinese food and half the ingredients are from the Americas. Chinese American food. You know we don't really get the authentic stuff. Wait. What? Okay, it's grayed out. I was like, how could they possibly go on the same skill? Don't need any of these. Ice Bite might be the way to go. This will just make it... What's the word? Pierce more enemies because of the skill wording. That might be worth looking into. Wait. Gamble shot? Works? Or does it? Such a weird skill because it's... Hold on. Do I have a Volt? I don't think I do. Thought it gained more damage from piercing enemies. Chadwick, you suspect the Portuguese are once again at the bottom of this mystery? What makes it Chinese is the way to cook it? Probably. Yeah, Stella, we don't pretend the Italians haven't had tomatoes for longer than 500 years. And we also don't pretend that Italians are making Asian food because they use pasta. Nudo. Let's try Salvo and Gamble Shot. Volt. Salvo, Gamble Shot. Volt. Zoinks. It's for spells. I'm gonna need more supports. I should not hide them on my loot filter anymore, huh?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Volt, and what was the other one? Salvo. Did it just say 4 for a second? 6. There's some weird interactions going on here. The cooldown's the same, but it's also not. So the throw is what gets cooldown? It's weird. Where's the seal part? Oh, in the flavor text. Those are both for spells. Oh, there is more attack speed and something. Medved's felling. How much is Riggy? Probably still a lot. 71 for Rigwaltz. Damn, didn't realize there's that rare still. Don't like how finicky that is sometimes.
Let's see if there are any takers.
This might be dumb.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Wait, he can't go in there? Ah, because of this one. 5% increased attack speed per 5 rage. So I'd need at least 15 rage to break even. They grant 10% of max rage on melee hit. I don't know how drastic the life loss will be. Oh. What was the other thing before Volt? Gamble shot. What am I doing? Wait, this doesn't even have projectiles. Oh, because of that. The traditional Chinese dish is spaghetti alla bolognese. Hell yeah. Tomatoes got into China from the west, from land travel, that is. Trying to remember, I think tomatoes were first produced in the Americas. Maybe not. There was something that surprised me. I know it was definitely potatoes. Okay, did I put Volt in or not? I just kind of... No, I wanted to test Gamble Shot. So I would need a big pack of monsters for this to chain. Either that or a way to stop... piercing?
Vanquish!
Wait, does this chain from terrain, technically speaking? Could I use Dominus Grasp on it? Either way, it has a set distance, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Try Volt. Volt should just be free damage. 2 charges per meter traveled. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. Thought I could get it because of the skill. I thought you could not. Alright, so Volt is not free, as it turns out. So Runeforged Blades might win. For now, at least. Path of Thread something? Oh, is that the Silk Road? Eggplant. You know, I learned that eggplants got their name because the original variants are like white or gray or something, so they actually do look like eggs. Which is ironic because the eggplants we use today are pretty much all purple indigo or whatever you want to call it. That was cool.
Not yet.
The range of this is pretty badass too, so maybe I could do magnified area. Maybe that'll be the next thing. I'm gonna be so sad when this doesn't really work in the end game. Okay, I think this setup is good enough to get us into the end game. Or at the very least, I can get my ascendancy with this. Oh my goodness, you can't cross those kind of gaps. Okay, okay, I'm excited. Okay, guys, I think I finally have settled on the interactions that I like. I apologize for how long it's taken. But I'll do it again. Now that I think about it. Should put Ice Bite on. There's probably still some things that I can mess around, but I don't want to. I said a tier 1. There's a tier 2, 30%. Area level 76, make it easy on ourselves. Tomatoes are from South and Central America? That's what I thought, thank you. Aubergines? I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. I'm going to assume I did not. I don't use those. Hell yeah.
You bring another
Stale,
gem.
but not silent.
Right. Hopefully I don't screw up. Why does he sound like a baby when he's pulling? I guess I don't have techniques to just kind of hit indiscriminately. Oh, my claw does it. Duh. But it has been said that if you are blocking when enemies are attacking, you don't take any honor damage, and technically we block for the entirety of using this skill. Where the hell's the rare? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not how we block. No damage though.
Swift magnificence.
Of course, they're actually giving me good trials when I want to do something as dumb as a gauntlet for once. Although ritual trials are definitely my favorite.
Made real.
Actually, my damage or the lack thereof does have me nervous.
The ritual has been disrupted. A moment of respite.
Well, at least my honor resistance and whatnot is through the roof right now. This is terrible. Sir, why did you do that? You're not even active yet. That's some hot garbage. Oh, he's still active. Hope I screwed that up.
That was close. An oasis in the desert.
Ulford, you hate cutting your beef into thin slices? It sounds like you might need... Oh, God. A better knife.
The soul unleashed! Meet the dreamer!
A great challenge overcome.
Where is it? I forgot to actually put supports into Resonating Shield. I was like, why does it suck so much? We can wait. Oh, it's damn proximal tangibility and empowered periodic invincibility aura. Can't read the damn mods on the enemies because of the stupid timer.
Swift magnificence.
Oh yeah, duh. Bro, what is with this ass trial, man? This sucks.
ritual has been disrupted. I would give anything for a sip.
The question is, can I choose gauntlets? That one was too closed off, so I couldn't
The
really
foe
choose it.
ahead is formidable. Steel yourself. It burns.
What the hell am I doing? This was always my strat to deal with the bosses.
I knew you would succeed.
Don't really have room. Rip. I don't even really have room in my stash.
Onwards. Always onwards. We will succeed.
Hey, Global, how's it going, sir? Your scheme of making one of your friends from each coast into friends with each other based on their interests is coming to fruition. Nice. Isn't it always awkward when either your friends don't like each other or you don't like your friends' friends? Stupid chalices.
Meet the dreamer.
Vision gameplay, by which I mean lack of it.
Illusion made real. Fork-tongued feet.
Wait, how are there so many rares in one place?
A moment of respite.
Global, absolutely. That's a running theme with you trying to play friend matchmaker in the past. Your fatal flaw when you were much younger trying to do this is that you tried to play friend matchmaker based on personality matches. Wait, you'll have to elaborate. So you're just saying you had friends who were alike personalities and they didn't get along? Too alike? When you need opposites to attract or something, right? Bro, the Earn Boys Might clap me here. Oh. I was like, what the hell just landed? It was literally my own skill. I don't like how ranged these monsters are. I'm getting a taste of the melee player's lifestyle and I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no.
Swift
Those
magnificence.
evil bugs that come out of those urns can rip runs, especially if you have the ones where if a monster touches you, you lose 5% of your defenses, essentially. Well, I don't really have a lot of energy shields, so we'll probably go with that. The modifiers on this run are just so ass.
Dissipate.
God, we just get lightning storm. I hate that mod for this. There's literally nothing you can do. I tried to play so far away. So I can also throw my shield out while I'm doing the casting. That's cool. Chadwick, you can say with total certainty you don't get along with all of your friends in LA. Some of them are great. Global, you've also introduced two friends together, so they both leave you alone. Here, you're annoying. Go annoy this other guy who's also annoying. Quit annoying me. It's fun to get the meetups, see what happens when you mix. That's using your noodle. I've had to be the friend to break it to another friend that the group didn't really want to hang out with him anymore. Felt bad about that. I don't like the magic pots. Some bulk have had to have been hitting me. It's all because I have to worry about honor.
Illusion made real.
Hope I almost died.
Swift magnificence.
What the hell just hit me? Did I get sniped?
Stand tall.
Rest on
Screw that guy.
A moment of respite.
Come on. Right, we can live. What the hell's the rare? Where the hell is the rare monster? There's just literally no rare monster on this floor.
That was close.
Oh yeah, I should try to skip that stuff sometime, huh?
illusion made real.
No, don't do that.
Meet the dreamer.
I would have loved to have been able to tame that monster. Enraged, physical damage aura, extra lightning. Pretty good. Maybe I can skip it. Oh, this is gonna be really bad. I'm really bad at
Two
fighting these
ancient
dudes
guardians await you ahead.
ethically. Oh wait, I don't need to fight ethically, duh.
Be light on your feet. It's gaining strength.
It is done.
That was an impressive display.
Arms for the monastery.
Go with strength. The choice is made. Go with strength. Go with strength. We will succeed.
Sweet. But now that we can see an extra room ahead, we might be okay. Blocks don't count as true hits. Or, no, they do. I feel like limiting the merchant is not good. What is this? I didn't even see what type of room this was. Gauntlet?
Illusion made real! Back to the soil.
Not the Iron Walkers. Oh. It's just a thing to go through.
The soul unleashed!
What am I doing wrong? just got hit from there. Oh, jeez, I'm blind.
Back to the soil.
Where the hell did I just send myself? Oh, hell no, I'm not going to deal with no Earnwalker. But literally the one enemy I fear the most in this game mode.
The soul unleashed.
Oh, that's amazing.
Fight within, always onwards. Go with strength.
Did you miss the global? He should still be around.
Creature.
Well, this ritual would have been really annoying if
Good
I
riddance.
was able to take damage during it. Holy crap. I feel like merchant prices is the one that I'm gonna have to go with.
challenge overcome.
If we don't buy anything, our resources keep going up. Meow, you're taking out the trash and playing with the dog? Nice.
A rare find.
Wait, how'd I get burned? That wasn't even on me. Didn't want to accidentally go too far. Meow, your stream keeps failing to load the ads and you have to restart. Don't think I got any control over that, but thought I should know. It's failing to load the ads. Yeah, I have very limited control over the ads, and it's kind of annoying to pay attention to them. So YouTube just does what it does. If it's crashing your stream and they're not able to show you their ads, it's probably worth filing a report or something.
I would give anything for a sip.
Because that can happen where an ad is just broken. And Google don't like when that happens. Stella, you remember when an ad was doing that for a bit? They'll usually fix it within a couple days, I think.
Beware the scorpion's sting.
Ancient one.
Make haste.
A worthy foe.
This was the end of the trial in my time. But I sense another being resides here. Perhaps you can challenge them, if you can find them.
All right. We could do the combo stuff, but I feel like for now, Way of the Mountain's better. Don't really care too much about the bell stuff. Or the sockets and stuff could be extremely good. Because my gear is just total ass, honestly. Better, but still ass. I meant to fix my resistances before I left to come out here. Hell yes.
Fight with intent. Onwards. You will succeed.
Over, you finished your soup? Yeah, I assume they want that ad revenue. So they'll probably fix it pretty quick. Yeah, it's generally within their interest to do so. To, one, retain audience members, and two, make that money. But I may have had those priorities backwards. Yeah, this is the death node, so I'm going to have to go to the bottom one, I think.
A traitor and a Jingak. What a fitting pair.
Made real!
Really do you recognize his voice? Zarok.
Can you just shoot me? I can't tell.
Challenge overcome. We will succeed. Always onwards.
Fable. Max life. I can't do this. I'm gonna have to go with one of these. I think Enfeeble is technically less. 20% versus 50% extra life. Well, easy choice, right? No, I meant to, damn it, pick the gold one.
riddance.
Meow, you saw an ad for lo-fi Bible stories? What? Does it have lo-fi Christian beats that one can study the Bible to? Oh, man. I keep forgetting to use refutation.
An oasis in the desert.
I hate getting funneled down to one choice, because if you have no idea what it is, you can just kind of brick your run.
Valhalla is using you, Taljari.
They ripped out his soul like they did to me. But he refused to be in prison.
Soul unleashed! Meet the dreamer!
Stupid balance out crags.
A great
Not yet.
challenge overcome.
Oh, hell no. But I heard a key. Nope, we're gone. We are out of there. We're not dealing with the Ironwalkers. Either variant.
Good riddance.
Do I have exploit weakness on somewhere? No, I took it off. Go. Maybe I need to start bone shattering a bit more. Wait, this isn't even breaking armor. That's part of the problem. Nah. I've not really been using Rain of Blades. That's my fault. Okay, we're mostly in the clear.
A traitor and a Jingak. What a fitting pair.
We cannot allow him to disgrace this sacred place.
Skipped it. The traps are moving so slowly. Hourglass or ritual. I don't need either. The boon is good. So if I get hit, I can do this. I just don't want to have to deal with an Urnwalker. Budget. We might get lucky. I almost closed my stream somehow. Borderless mode be like. No, I can't see him. Oh god. Please no. So scared. We made it.
The mighty fall.
Could have used Requiem.
Swift magnificence.
Balbala thinks she can be forgiven. But can you ever truly forgive a traitor?
Zarok must be destroyed.
me.
Stand tall. I would give anything for a sip.
Right.
This
We're really
battle
struggling for
is
this only
our
being
save.
high level 76,
I have
essentially.
seen how this ends, Taljari. Your time.
Oh no, I used it! I'm screwed. I should have waited.
Accept your challenge, kid.
This only ends one way.
Attack! There we go.
The hour grows late. The sands of time wait for no one. A small victory, but your war is not yet won. The hour grows late. This is not the future I had foreseen.
A formidable
Hey.
contest.
Oh, okay, cool. Wonk. Changing seasons. Sandstorm Visage. Don't think Sandstorm Visage is any good. It's like 40 Exalt. Okay. Hoofer, you finally finished the commission? Nice. You will continue to work on your cute Warhammer stickers. Welcome back in Without Horns. The controller is a learning curve for the first Metal Gear Solid 2 missions.
I understand now. I shall aid you.
Alright, so we have 3 gold things. We want to look for, hey, spectrums. And time lost thingies. We got 6 elemental resistances per socketed grand spectrum. That's pretty nice. Can't look that up. So I should just do the random royale catches. Heh. Random Trifina.
I must maintain a fine balance.
I thought there was another royal one. Bronzes are typically trash. Not surprising, considering the eye level of this area. Alright, so we've finally got all of our ascendancy points. But the build, the damage sucks, frankly. So it feels like this is bait and this is bait, but the other stuff is okay. Ash Dementis is most certainly not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Don't really know if there's a way for me to scale up the shield throw stuff. I mean, my gear is pretty garbage too. As is my passive tree. I keep saying everything on my build is garbage, and I'm acting all surprised Pikachu'd that it sucks. What happens when you have no established division when you begin. God. This hurts to look at. Alright, so if this sucks, Loctonial isn't going to really help me. So maybe I should use the spear instead. It's Eerie's spear. If I did that, I could still use this for single target bosses. Then I won't really need this. This will still be fine. I'll be able to make use of the frenzy charges that I have. I wonder how good the Arbiter of Divinities spear is. Got a couple, but I sold them. No, I'm gonna run out of gem space. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a max rolled version. Skills can build and retain combo regardless of weapon set. Gain combo from all attack hits. Wait.
Speak. I must meditate.
Could use Aelith's Chimes to generate combo thingies. Why do I want combo? Just for the power charges? But if my hollow form already sucks, it's not worth. So I still want to change this out. Surprised the relic locker isn't larger. I've got too much junk. I need to sort through it. Right. The low level stuff, I'm probably not going to make another new character. And if I do, I'm probably at the point where I can just purchase literally everything I want.
Watchik treasures.
For now, we part.
Too bad I don't know more about more builds. This one might be okay, but the reason why I say I need to know more about more builds is so that way I can verify whether or not these are good or bad gems. Could use the trade looker upper thingy. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, not really. Shows how much I use the relics.
Take your time.
Div. Oh, so you're supposed to try to corrupt these? Can you go over the quality? Gem qual. Jewel qual. It's a jewelry. This is a ring or an amulet. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Alright, so there's no real reason to increase the quality of that as far as I know. Alright guys, time to brick our cool jewel, because apparently that's what we do. Rip. Okay, we can still sell it for 18.
Hail. Seems like a good deal.
I'll need to adjust all those prices and whatnot. Chadwick, you're still trying to get used to those controls. The brain goes, you've played 1,000,000 hours of FPSs, you know how to do this. You've played 1,000,000 hours of Metal Gear Solid 5, you know how to do it. The sword is hard to get used to too, but you're not even there yet. Rip. Good luck. Trying to think of what other games had really weird controls. That took a while to get used to. I know that there are a bunch that have had like that.
Take your time. I'll find a use for it. Good fortune.
We'll keep those ones. You had to exercise to get better grip strength in the game, for real. Sounds like something that would be in GTA 5.
This is what we have available. For now.
Going through all this trouble when I'm probably never going to do Sekimas again if I can help it. Most of the action in Metal Gear Solid 2 is slow enough that not knowing the controls doesn't slow you down too badly. That sounds awful. You can do pull-ups while hanging off a ledge, and eventually it'll level up your grip so you can hang off things longer. Interesting. To do a pull-up, you use the same controls as getting back on the ledge, but let go before the animation is complete. A little bit ironic that the way to get max life in this game is to do Trials of the Sekimas. Actually, this one might be good. Nope. I can see the vision of it though.
Quachik trash. Carry on.
Alright, I don't care enough about that anymore. Chadwick, you got strong enough to do pull-ups because you wanted to be able to do the snake railing up and over? So you can do pull-ups, not the railing thing? Are you talking about in real life? You've never been able to do a pull-up without horns? It takes practice. If you want to actually be able to do them, I would recommend starting with resistance training. So you could do either things like lateral pull downs. That's another way to build up your strength to be able to do a regular pull-up. Or if you actually have a pull-up bar, you can use some bands and put them under your knees. That'll also help. There are also some I can't remember the name of the machines, but they're like assisted pull-up or pull-down machines in many gymnasiums.
Go on.
Weightlifting types of gymnasiums, that is, but yeah. So hold on, let me... Hey, OG, how's it going? Nice to see you. The game's going along pretty well. I've ascended. I've been messing around with a bunch of interactions and trying to find things that I like. There's a lot of things to experiment with, and I've spent too much time over the past week and a half trying out different skill interactions. I did break the game, which is good because I was able to report it to the devs, but I wish I was abusing that bug all the time. It's never too much time if you're having fun, maybe. It's just that I would also like to make more progress in the game with the characters and whatnot, but for me, I really do have fun looking at the skill interactions and thinking of builds and stuff like that. So Chadwick, you wanted to do the snake railing up and over. Is that like a muscle up or is it weaker? I'm not sure what that is. Australian pull-ups help a lot too, like doing knee push-ups only upside down. Oh, okay. Not heard of those before. And then once you're able to even just do 1 or 2 pull-ups, if you buy like a door hanger pull-up bar and just do your 1 or 2 throughout the day, it can help you get stronger. So you could do it every time you leave your room, which might end up being more than you realize. When I was getting good at doing pull-ups, I was doing them every time I let the dogs out. So I was able to do 20 before I even shipped out. Maybe it wasn't 20. It might have been like 18 or 19, but I was like right there. So I also learned that these could be double corrupted. I don't know what I would want to double corrupt. Maybe getting rid of the increased presence area of effect. Wait, this isn't even 20%. I've got a terrible one. Let's see what Valcrypts we have. This game looks like it has a lot of different ways to enjoy it. Bro, that's not even the half of it. I'll show you all the skill gems and spear gems, and that isn't even all the ways that things can interact, because even equipment can have different effects. So there's a bunch of different weapon types. Not all of them have been implemented yet because this game's still in early access. So for right now, like we have the quarterstaff, which just has a bunch of different skills.
Falling Thunder is a lightning area attack. Hold down the button for Gathering Storm to build up power.
It's another cool one to show off. Flicker Strike is always kind of crazy.
Flicker Strike is a teleporting attack. If you have power charges, the skill will consume them to teleport to random enemies and strike them in rapid succession.
That's just the quarterstaff. Daggers aren't in yet. Elemental stuff is just a bunch of spells, so things like casting a comet.
Calls down a massive icy chunk.
Firestorms.
Firestorm rains fiery bolts on your enemies. But
bringing sparks out of your fingers like
projectiles
Palpatine,
bounce off
almost.
walls and have a chance to shock enemies. Shocked enemies take...
Then you have your cult spells. You can make minions.
Skeletal snipers do high damage but have low life. They can become...
a bunch of crazy things. Is he gonna buy it? Then one of the coolest things that they added to the game is the druid, because it can shapeshift into different animals. So you can turn into a bear, a werewolf, and a wyvern. And they also have oh yeah, they also have spells that go along with it. So for instance, Furious Slam with the bear.
Furious Slam pounds the ground with your front paws, dealing damage twice to enemies caught by both.
You could rampage with the bear, just run through
charges
everything.
forward in a fury, slamming the ground with every footstep.
With the werewolf, you're really
Pounce
agile
leaps
and you
to
can
the
pounce
target
around
location,
and slash at
damaging
your
enemies
enemies.
where you land. The strongest enemy you hit is marked with predators.
The wyvern's a little bit slower and has different attacks, kind of hard to
Wind blast
describe.
buff its enemies, knocking them back as you propel yourself to a safe distance.
But the wyvern also has things like flame breath,
Flame breath lets you take to the skies and immolate
which
your
is just
foes,
absolutely
spending
bonkers
rage
in an
to keep-
ARPG to include something like that. Flails aren't in yet. We have maces. It's a pretty standard mace warrior type stuff. Clubs. Shield charging.
Use shield charge to quickly bear down on your enemies.
Breaking of the ground with earthquakes.
Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies.
Axes aren't in. Crossbows are really, really cool. They kind of work surprisingly well, so you kind of have
Fragmentation
a
rounds
shotgun
pierce
style
through enemies.
playthrough.
Frozen enemies will shatter in an icy explosion.
You could also use grenades with your shotguns.
Flash grenades can blind and stun enemies. Blinded targets are less accurate.
Explosive grenades.
Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but deal devastating
Stuff like that.
damage if you can catch enemies in the blast.
Swords, not yet. That'll probably come in 1.0. Spears are what I'm going to be looking into next. And, of course, bows and arrows. So, these are just, like, the skills that aren't even on the uniques. And then you have a bunch of spirit gems, which you can support all of your skills with as well. These are kind of hard to explain how they work. But there is certainly a lot to this game. Oh, yeah, one of the cooler ones is Wolf Pack. You can just summon 5 wolves to help fight with you. Pretty cool.
Good news for you.
Well, I'll be...
Hail.
What even was that? Huh. I'm kind of surprised that's old. Well, I can buy me a brand new Arbiter Spear if I wanted. Oh yeah, I was looking at cultivated ones. Wait, how come they're not red? Did I not hit search? Okay. Projectiles can fork if you've dealt a melee hit. This might be useful for me. Why is that the one that consistently shows up for the high DPS weapons? What the? Hits can treat enemy elemental resistances as inverted? That's crazy. Oh, maybe because it's not getting rid of a prefix? What is this? A suffix? With the attack speed? I'm bang on. The consistent just a couple every time you pass the door. It's amazing how quickly you build calisthenic strength if you keep at it. Absolutely. Like, I went from doing like 5 pull-ups to 18, 19, or 20 within the span of like a month and a half. But I also worked out a decent amount as a teenager, so I did have like some strength, but I just never really practiced pull-ups. Meow, you're too fat to do them. You used to be able to. It's a real struggle now. Yeah, losing weight is one of the easiest ways to get better at doing pull-ups. Well, maybe I shouldn't say the easiest, but one of the most effective ways to improve your ability to do pull-ups for sure. Less weight, easier to lift. Chadwick, you weigh next to nothing right now. It helps a lot with that. Stella, you don't have any core body strength. You can lift 50 pounds, though, and that's really all you've ever needed to. The core... I know you're talking about a different thing than I am with the core stuff, but just being consistent with it and doing workouts little by little over time can help build a lot of strength, provided you're doing things the right way with proper form and whatnot. Who was it in the chat was a physical trainer? It was Korn. Yeah, Meow has it. Rat is in the Navy. Meow, you're 50 pounds over your usual weight. Try doing a pull-up on the pull-up bar. Didn't want to hurt yourself. Could probably work up to it fairly easily, though. Yeah, I definitely suggest doing something with either resistance bands or machines at the gym to work your way into it. So you need to get in a long-term weightlifting habit. If you live long enough, you'll hit menopause. Then your bones will deteriorate if you don't. Yeah. Where's Corn Ben? You missed that, Foo? I haven't been playing FromSoft games, so not enough Souls likes. Although he may have missed the Satire Souls. Who knows? He's probably still in South Africa or something. I think he popped back in the stream after he said he was going on that vacation or something. Imagine exercising? I don't want to. No. I don't want to imagine exercising. That sucks. Chadwick, you walk 6 miles a day now. Why? Because you like number go up. You told us. You done told us. Alright, so normally we'd get... Yo, this is super cheap for what this is. 653 versus 719. That's really not too crazy of a difference. Oh, increased elemental damage with attacks. I see. So I want to try to get a non-corrupted one and then maybe Gamba. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good one for one div. Listed 3 minutes ago. Let's steal it. Alright, its quality is already up. It's only level 18. Maybe that's the problem.
All the best.
In the chat, Rick, you're just a monkey? No, no, no. Alright, so we have 2 opportunities to fail this. Number 1, what did we just get? Damn it, a real big reduction in attack damage. Reduction in physical damage. A little bit better lightning damage. $667. It was like what, $694 before? I don't even see it. How much is this in Exalt? 157?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Let's see if we can get a good one again. $685. That one's already corrupted though. These are all 2 divines. 1 div for 671. It's only 50x. So my DPS 667. I guess they're about the same. But the other one had 2, right? Oh yeah, that's always the issue. The sockets count for so much. As long as it ain't twice corrupted. All right.
Got you a good deal. Everything you see is for sale. Except the door.
Oh no, the issue is this is lying to me, isn't it? Let me... This one's actually way better because we don't have this affecting it. Two to 649. I need to up my price essentially. For 670. It's always the levels of those I would need to consider as well. I just need to level up twice and not worry about stuff like this. Added lightning damage to that one. 3 for 658. Two for 649. Let's go with the 649 one. Unless... Okay, that's level 18. $652, $633.
Should have brought a chair.
Don't know how much I'm going to be using Shattering Spite as part of the problem. Leave society, return to monk. I should be playing the monkey build in this game. Let's save me a div. Go with the twofer.
check out what came in for you.
Slip through your fingers.
Let's get it. Hits have a 25% chance to treat elemental resistances as inverted, but we ripped one of our prefixes. That's a big L. We went from like 650 damage down to 440. $670 for 4 divines versus 50. Well, this is level 19. This is cheap. I'll just cut the difference between the Val cultivated
Let's keep
thing.
it moving, yeah. You know where to find me. Leave it to me.
Damn it. Elemental damage with attacks, but we got rid of one. I think the physical one. 528, that sucks. Keep breaking them all. We'll deal one more. Yes, this is the one to go with. 633 versus 667, 670. You know what? Screw it. This done. It's been bothering me. Watch, this one's gonna work.
You've got some goods in. Check back soon. All right, your order is registered.
Come on, lady, damn. Damn it. The crit isn't bad, but the damage sucks. How much cash do I have? 35. Alright, one more hit, because I've learned nothing. $662. Alright, the level difference. $652. It's not great. 633. It's this guy. It's always this guy. It comes back down.
Check back soon. I'll post it right away.
Damn it. Or is this fine? I don't know. No. So GPS 667. Why is it this one? The one that I already had.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Well, that one kind of hit. We kind of missed. Oh, no. Alright, what is the Arbiter Spear? Fragment of Divinity for 17 div. It's a hell of a difference. $590 versus 624. All right, so 25 versus, oh, sorry, 622. 577. Okay, we're gonna just go for it. Worst case scenario, I'll just sell it back for the exact price that I buy it for. Jesuits require military training. Haven't you seen The Exorcist? How else are they going to deal with all that stuff? Will consume a fragment of divinity within 3 meters or targeted location when you leap to become empowered. Doesn't use a cooldown in empowered. Cooldown of 10 seconds. Seven. Can't empower it that way. Wait, what? Path of Pain. Sorry about that. Damn it. Come on. So, I don't know how the remnants work with this exactly. Kind of takes a while to do. Increased melee strike range with this weapon. The Jesuits were the paramilitary force sent out by the Pope for a long time. True. He's got Sicarios. They do be sick with it. So these aren't fragments? How far away? There's just really no downside to this, huh? Can do that. That's funny.
Not yet.
Do you think if the Pope and the anti-Pope ever touched that they would destroy each other? They kind of had that for a while, but nah. Eventually, the two popes just had one give up, so that way Catholicism became unified. The guy who started it had been a military fellow in the 14 or 1500s. So he trained a bunch of the priests on behalf of the church. There have been a bunch of anti-popes. It's a whole mess. I have a feeling this does no damage. Granted, I don't really have damage supports put into it right now.
I'm unable.
Oh, right. Because I don't have extras of those. Two seconds to total attack time. That makes sense. Damn, that's even with Righteous Descent 3. No wonder I was like, this does no damage. Or I said Righteous Descent. I meant rapid attacks. Hmm. So I can cancel out of that. Do you think the snail that kills you if it touches you is like the snail Satan? Probably not. If anything, he's cursed. Well, maybe that would make him more like Satan. Because he's cursed to chase us. What if my man's wants a break?
Violence defines you.
What if
Now
he
it will
can't die unless you die? Right. I don't think I really care about the Righteous Descent thingy. This doesn't interact with remnants like I was hoping it would. Chadwick, is this a regular snail? Or is this some sort of monkey paw reticurse? That's pretty much exactly what it is. Yeah, you have it pretty much right on the money. It's the same principle as the It Follows demon. It slowly follows you and kills you if it reaches you. Yeah. Can you put a Tupperware over it and book on top of the Tupperware? Yeah, sure, but I mean, can you guarantee that it'll never move for the rest of eternity? And can you also guarantee that you won't accidentally die in the attempt of handling it? You might be able to get away with some stuff, but the issue is eternity is forever, you know? Now you must imprison the snail. But there's always the attempt, or not attempt, the possibility that somebody else Might let the snail free. I did not mean to go here. I also did not realize what time it was.
Have an order? Seems like a good deal.
Okay, guys, I think we'll go ahead and call it here for the night. Thank you all for joining me as always. Hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one at 10 p.m. as per usual. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.